What's up, everybody? Welcome back to race number 4 of the Indoor Nationals here from Dirt Series Promotions, 3D Racing, All Out Graphics, House of Speed, Buck Kicker, Warrior Wraps, and Finish First Designs. The sponsors here tonight, guys. Just a rundown of what we went through last week. It's going to be our top five in qualifying were Brad, Colton, Bobby, Justin, and Cole. Heat winners were Bobby and Cameron. Last week's winner, Bobby, Colton second, Norwood third, Cole in fourth. Josh Smith was the hard charger, finishing fifth. Wesley sixth, Hawkins seventh, Nick King eighth, Brandon Gibbs ninth, Jesse 10th, Cameron 11th, Brad Allman 12th, and Scott Dobbs in 13th. Let's take a look and see how the points were as they ended up after last week. It's going to be Colton out front by 7 points over Bobby, 8 points over Justin. Still only 1 point between second and third. This points battle was close before, but it is getting even closer coming into this week. What's up, Rich? What's up, Rich? Hold on a second. I got to get into this session. It should be up now, as we went live a little bit earlier so that they could get everything going. It is up. Let's go ahead and get into this race session. UMPs at the Chili Bowl. That's going to be a fun one. Just watch the practice. They rotate pretty good. These guys got to stay out of each other. Big cars on the small track. That's going to be the hard part for tonight for these guys as they navigate the Chili Bowl. Last night we did that fundraiser race, the memorial race for Jaden. That was an awesome show. Tonight it is going to be back to the regular series Indoor Nationals. Can Colton continue to lead the points, or is he going to have another rough night and make this one even closer going into the final race next week in the midgets here at the Chili Bowl? It'll be interesting to find out, as it looks like everybody is up in the session. Going to go ahead and pull down these points. Going to go ahead, pull down these points. Waiting for the session to come up. About 75% loaded in there. 11 viewers patiently. Appreciate it, guys. As the session is now up, let's go ahead and hide that, and we're going to go ahead and get rid of that splash screen there, as these guys are out on the tracks in the UMPs. The ugly mods, as I call them. Brad, thank you for the share. Of course, Dirt Series, thank you for the share. Adam coming up with the share, appreciate it. Andrew, thank you for the like. What's up, LaFawn? How are you feeling? You were pretty tipsy last night. Oh, that's crazy. I didn't know that, but yeah, I do the Fulton series. I broadcast the Fulton series. Bill, is it Bill I'm talking to, or is it Ronnie? But yeah, all good in the hood. Did you end up running anything tonight, LaFawn? Did you end up running? I didn't even get on today and watch any of that stuff. So far, Norwood at the top of the charts. I got a feeling Norwood's going to be pretty good here in the UMPs. He's going to be my pick, the one to beat. Awesome. That's cool. Yeah, I live out that way too. I live in Hannibal, so I grew up in Granby. Adam, of course, thank you for the like. LaFawn, thank you for the like. Appreciate it, buddy. As everybody's getting up in here. That's funny. Yeah, I was out all day. I didn't get home until I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant, LaFawn. I do that too. I correct it even though I know I don't have to. Not where I want to go. Let's go ahead and change the car. I want to go ahead and take a look and see what we got going on here on the YouTube side, making sure everything is playing good over there. Is everybody Streeter League race from now running? a great late North League. And the 358 mods, yeah. Alright, so everything looks to be pretty good over on YouTube as we watch these guys get out on the track here. Norwood, like I said, is going to be the one to beat here. We got about 5 minutes or 6 minutes of practice, 20 seconds left, and we're going to get ready for qualifying. 358s at the Chili Bowl. What do you guys think? You know, these things are unique. They rotate a little bit differently than the big blocks and the modifieds, the 358 modifieds and the big blocks. So it'll be interesting to see how they maneuver. They should roll the bottom a little bit easier, be a little bit easier to maneuver. Okay. I grew up on County Route 8 in Bowens Corners. I went to Fulton schools, but I went to Hannibal when kindergarten through second, but I ended up out in Bowens Corners growing up and ended up at Fulton schools, but I live out on Pete Bed now. Nick, what's up, buddy? Thank you for the like. Thank you for the like. Yeah, there's the dirt UMP mods. The ugly mods. I mean, yeah, the dirt mods. All right, we got Bobby out on the track in this number 77. Last week's winner as he is looking to put down a hot lap here. Everybody coming out on the track. But we're going to go ahead and stick with Bobby here, see what kind of lap time he can put down. Warren, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Let's go ahead and switch this over so it's best time. There we go. As Bobby gets on the gas, he's going to roll around and see what kind of lap time he can put in. I'm going to go ahead and pop it up here. We got a better look at it as he's going to complete lap number 1. He's going to be second quickest as Scott Dobbs is to the top of the charts. We got Justin Norwood out there in that number 4. I expect him to be a contender for the pole. Could he take it from first, from green to checker? Let's see where Norwood's going to put it. Quick time with a 10-9. 8-4. Good time for Norwood there as he puts it on the pole. First one into the 10-second bracket. We got Josh Smith. He's going to roll into 12th as these guys get these laps in pretty quick here. Qualifying's going to roll through awfully quick as Norwood is at the top of the charts. Dobbs second. Bobby in third. Like I said, I got a feeling Norwood's going to be the one to beat here. He's definitely the class of the field here at this track. So where did Colton end up? Colton's 5th quickest. I know he doesn't want to be there. Bobby's 3rd quickest. So all this advantage is going to Norwood, but for 2nd and 3rd in points, if this is where the way it was to finish, would both be gaining on the points leader. Man, that battle would be close going into the championship race. Brandon Gibbs out there putting down some more laps in that number 34. As we watch him out there, I'll tell you what, you know, we used to talk a lot of smack about Brandon on the channel, and I've definitely seen this kid starting to mature a lot, and it's been fun to watch him race and give everybody a little bit of room. So be interested to see if he can get a good run tonight in this UMP in the number 34. Looks like he's trying to get comfortable in it. I don't think he normally runs these things, so we'll see how this ends for him as we wait on qualifying to end here in just a few seconds. I think there's 15 seconds left here in qualifying. Brandon's going to go ahead and pull off. So that looks like it's going to be our starting lineup, and we're going to get ready for heat race number 1. I think everybody is going to make it here tonight. Josh, if you're watching, let me know, because I'm pretty sure everybody is going to make it. All right, that's the end of qualifying. We're going to go to heat race number 1. Let's go change that to gap. It's going to be Cole Rhodes on the pole. Brad Allman in second. Norwood third because of the invert. We got Sean in that 4th position and Joshua Hawkins in that 5th and final spot. So it looks like we're going to get 3 heat races here tonight. Brett Taylor, thank you for the like. Appreciate it, guys. This is definitely a race you're not going to want to miss tonight. This is going to be wild. This one should definitely be wild here tonight with these UMPs. There's going to be a few more mistakes than we normally see, which is going to create passing opportunities, and how you take advantage of those opportunities is how that race is going to end. Guys, make sure you get those likes and shares out there as we get ready to go green flag next time by. Green flag next time by. So if you guys don't know, here at the Chili Bowl, these guys only run the double file start on the initial start. After that, it's going to be single file if they get a caution as they look to come out of turn number 4. When will Cole fire them off? Green flag is out as they come out of 4. Little contact between Brad and Cole as Norwood tries to roll up underneath Brad, and Cole's going to drive away. Contact as Sean pushes Norwood. Norwood's going to go back up to the top of the track. Norwood to the back of the pack as Sean pushes him up the track. That is not what he needed tonight. Back up to the front. Cole out front. Brad in second. Sean third. Joshua fourth. Norwood in fifth as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Single file through the field as the track is still got a lot of grip. Not a lot of mistakes going on right now as Cole Rhodes leads the way through turn number 3 and 4. 4 laps complete. I just realized that this ticker wasn't up. Sorry about that, guys. As we're 4 laps into this one. Out of 15, Cole continues to lead as it looks like Sean is starting to close the gap on Brad as they come out of turn number 4. Norwood back here, I'm sure, driving a little bit angry. These guys are slower than him as Sean makes a mistake. That puts Joshua Hawkins on his back bumper as they head out of turn number 4. We got a 3-way battle for third through 1 and 2. Almost contact there through turn number 1 and 2 as Norwood tries to make the move around the 98. 98 is going to trip up the track. Norwood not able to take advantage. Ken, thank you for the like. Through 1 and 2. Joshua is starting to roll up higher on the track and is opening the bottom side if Norwood can get it to work as Sean is way sideways into 1 and 2. Still single file here. Pressure starting to pick up as their 8 laps make that 9 laps into heat race number 1. Continues to be all Cole. Brad in second as these guys are all closing on Brad as they come down the back straightaway. We might have a 4-way battle for that second spot if Sean can keep it straight. Here comes Norwood looking. The 98 of Joshua cuts down. Norwood's got to back out of it. Through turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn 4 laps to go. As they continue to run single file, Norwood trying to find a way around the number 98 as they come down the back straightaway. Brett, what's up, buddy? Thank you for the like. Appreciate it, buddy. Still single file here. When will somebody make the move? Will they use the bumper? We're going to find out as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn 4. Still single file. Laps are ticking down here as we got 2 laps. We might as well make it 1 to go as Cole comes across the line. Cole out front. We're going to watch this battle here as they battle for that 3rd position. Cole leads it, coming to the checkered flag. It's going to be Cole for the win. Brad second. They stay single file. Sean, Josh, and Justin round out your top 5. Logan, thank you for the like. Travis, thank you for the like. Appreciate it, bud. Appreciate it, guys. As heat race number 1 is over with, we're going to go head over to the starting grid for heat race number 2. It's going to be Cameron starting on the pole, Colton second, Scott Dobbs third, Brandon Gibbs in 4th, and Cam Horton in that 5th position. It's kind of cool that all the points leaders are all in different heat races. That's kind of cool. Couldn't have planned that better. Josh, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Make sure you guys get those likes and shares out there as we wait for these guys to go ahead and grid up. Everybody is gridded up. We're getting ready for heat race number 2. Who's your picks in heat race number 2? Let me know in the chat. Here at the Chili Bowl, obviously it's real hard to pass right now. It looks like Cameron's going to go to the back of the pack. It's going to be the 29 of Scott Dobbs on the inside, the 24 of Colton up high. As we look for the green flag, it's going to be 1 to go this time by Neil. Thank you for the like. Appreciate it, buddy. Appreciate it. 1 to go as they cross the line this time by. Who's going to win heat race number 2? Already a shocker with Norwood finishing at the end of heat race number 2 as we get ready. As we get ready for heat race number 2, green flag is out as Scott Dobbs clips it out of turn number 4. Colton's going to get that run on the outside as he pulls out of turn number 2. He's going to grab the lead. That's bad news for Norwood as they try to figure it out. Back here, Cameron completely sideways in front of Gibbs. Gibbs backs out of it. They get back in line. Gibbs trying to find a way around that number 19. Both these guys, obvious. Oh, all 3 of these guys right here really uncomfortable with these cars as we got contact between Gibbs and Cameron. Cameron up high. Brandon down low as they come down the back straightaway into turn at number 3. Top 3 single file as they come out of turn number 4. Gibbs is going to fall back as it looks like Cameron sets his sights back on Cam as they come down the back straightaway. Oh, Cam's going to push wide. That is what's been catching these guys, is when Cam pushes in turn number 3 and stacks these guys up, and that's what creates contact between Cameron and Brandon. That time much better for Cam, but Cameron is on his heels as they head through 1 and 2. Brandon Gibbs trying to work that number 34. Definitely a unique car to drive here at any track, let alone the Chili Bowl. As you can see, some of these guys, you know, got a little bit of talent trying to figure these things out. Contact, slight contact between Cameron and Gibbs. Gibbs backs out of it, but they're going to lose a bunch of ground to Cam Horton as they head down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Gibbs looking low. Can't make the move as they head through turn number 3 and 4. 8 laps complete here in heat race number 1 as they head into 1 and 2. Still single file. Colton out front. Scott Dobbs in second. Dobbs is going to push into the turn. He's going to lose some ground on Colton. Back here to this battle as it continues to intensify between these 3 as they try to figure out this car as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Cam a little sideways out of turn 4. That's going to draw Cameron in. Gibbs just behind him. We got a battle starting for the 3rd spot as Cameron has gotten on the back bumper of Cam. Contact with Gibbs and Cameron again. Cam's going to get sideways through turn number 1 and 2 as Cameron looks underneath. Can't put the nose under there. We got contact. Nowhere for these guys to go as they hit 3 and 4. Yellow flag is out. Yellow flag is out as you see a major stack up there. You're going to see it here, just nowhere to go for any of these guys. I think Cameron was going around either way. Caution flag. First caution flag we've seen tonight. Really, these guys just trying to get these things figured out. You can see them trying to be careful, not run each other over, but these things are definitely quirky if you're not used to it. It is going to be a single file start as they look for the green flag this time by. It looks like it's going to be 2 laps to go when they take the green flag. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. Heading into 1 and 2. Will Scott Dobbs make a move? We know they're going to battle back here as Brandon digs up underneath Cameron as they head through 3 and 4. Almost contact again. 1 lap to go. White flag is out as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Scott Dobbs digging on the bottom side through turn number 3 and 4. Colton's going to drift up, but he's going to take the win. And heat race number 2, going to be Scott Dobbs, Cameron, and Brandon Gibbs rounding out the field. Andrew, I just seen it, but thank you for the share. Appreciate it, buddy. Appreciate it. What's up, Ox? Thank you for the like. As we get ready for heat race number 3 here, let's go ahead and pull up the starting grid. Starting on the pole here tonight, it's going to be Jesse. Second, it's going to be Wesley, Bobby in third. Josh Smith in that 4th position, and Brad in that 5th and final spot. All right, guys, we got 15 laps here in heat race number 3. Who's it going to be? Who's your picks here? It's so hard to pass right now. Hopefully they can find a way to pass a little bit later on as this track slickens out. They're going to get 1 to go this time by as they come across the line. All right, going green out of turn number 4. Pace truck is in on the back straightaway as Jesse leads them through turn number 3 and 4. Sorry, Wesley leads them. Oh, Jesse, I was right the first time. through turn number 3 and 4, down into 1 and 2. Little contact through the field as they're still side by side into turn number 3. This is the most side-by-side action we've got here as Jesse holds strong down low, but Wesley is going to get the advantage out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Give Wesley the lead through turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn 4, Jesse still all over Wesley as they head through 1 and 2. He's going to get underneath them. Can't quite get it to stick as they head through 3 and 4. Leaders nose to tail out of turn number 4 as Wesley leads it. Brand's taking for the like down into 1 and 2. It is getting tense up here as this track is short and quick, and the backside of the field is going to split up a little bit, so we're going to keep an eye on the battle for the lead. Jesse not quite close enough as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn 4, 5 laps complete as Jesse loses a ton of ground there. Bobby in that number 3 position in the number 77 as they head through 3 and 4. Jesse gets tight. Here comes Bobby down low. Pass for second. That's the first real pass we've seen. Crossover by Jesse. Out of turn 2. Can't quite get it to go, and they're going to get back single file. So move Bobby up to that second position as they slide through turn number 1 and 2. 7 laps complete. He's going to set his sights on Wesley. Jesse in that third position. He's got to try not to get tight as Josh Smith is on his heels, looking to take advantage like Bobby did as they come out of turn number 2. It's all Wesley here in heat race number 3 as we continue to watch as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Single file as of right now as these guys search for lines. Wesley leads it coming across the line. 5 laps to go. 5 laps to go. Wesley looking so good in this thing as they slide through turn number 3 and 4. Let's go up on Jesse looking tight, but good roll out of turn 4. But he's definitely tight in the beginning part of 1 and 2. He's trying to get that thing figured out. If he can get it figured out all the way through, he might be pretty dangerous. He might be pretty dangerous if he can get that figured out. We're going to jump on the roof of the number 15 or 9 of Jesse as they come out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. We got 2 laps to go. He's trying to close in on Bobby as they head down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. White flag is out. 1 lap to go. Down through 1 and 2. Wesley well out in front as Josh is putting the pressure on Jesse. Through turn number 3 and 4, it's going to be Wesley with the win. Bobby second, Jesse, Josh, and Brad rounding out the field here tonight in heat race number 3. Oh, it is racing a Consi. I thought everybody was going to make it. I might be wrong. Oh, it's only 3 from the Consi. All right, guys, I'm sorry. I should have had the heat line up the whole time. My bad. I forgot they take 12. That is completely my bad, as we're going to go ahead and pull up the starting grid for the Consi. It's going to be Joshua starting on the pole, Cameron second, Josh in third. It's going to be Justin Norwood fourth, Brandon Gibbs fifth, and Brad in that sixth and final spot. It's going to be 20 laps here in the Consi, guys. Let's go, Justin. Yeah, Justin had some contact early on in his heat race and pushed him to the back. He got the quick time in qualifying, and the invert screwed him up, and he got contact trying to move his way up, and yeah, he ended up losing his race. As we get ready for the green flag this time by as they come out of turn number 2. Can Norwood do a little better in the Consi, have some luck, maybe take a W here as they come out of turn number 4. Green flag is out. Great jump by Cameron on the outside. Little contact once again for Norwood as he pushes up the track. This time he's not going to fall all the way back as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Battle for the lead as Joshua puts the pressure on Cameron. Out of turn 2, tries to get it up underneath him as they head through 3 and 4. The car's definitely looking better as this track slickens out. Looks like these guys are doing a lot better as Norwood's going to find a way to roll the bottom. Norwood trying to roll the bottom in that number 4 as Cameron leads it. as we complete 3 laps here tonight. Joshua second, Josh Smith third, Norwood fourth, Brandon Gibbs fifth, and Brad Dyer in that 6th position. Top 3 transfer currently. Justin is 1 spot out. He needs to find a way around that number 83, or he's going home, and his championship hopes are all up in smoke as they come out of turn number 4. Norwood trying to put the pressure on Smith as they got 5 laps complete. We're going to keep an eye on this battle. This is the most important one on the track as they come out of turn 4. Norwood trying to work underneath Josh Smith. Out of turn 2, down the back straightaway through turn number 3 and 4. Norwood's going to send it in kind of hard. Almost slides up the track as Josh Smith goes low. Norwood into the back of him. Norwood into the back of him. That is not what Norwood wanted as they slide through turn number 3 and 4. He's going to try and get back to work for that number 3 position as they come out of turn number 4. Norwood's going to slide in. Josh Smith struggles a little bit through 3 and 4. That brings Norwood right back to his back bumper. Will Norwood try to go back to the bottom again? Through 3 and 4. Smith in that 3rd and final spot. Down the front straightaway. Pressure on Josh Smith. Smith's going to fight hard as they head through 3 and 4. Oh, he gets a little too sideways. Norwood gets under him. Down into turn number 1 and 2. The battle for the 3rd spot. Norwood down low. Smith up high. Norwood's got to back out of it. Down through turn number 3 and 4. Still trying to work it out as the laps are ticking down quick. 8 more laps to go. Norwood's got to get this figured out. Smith pulls away. Cameron leads it. Joshua Hawkins third. Josh Smith in 4th. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Norwood is back as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway. Trying to find that transfer spot. Who would have thought? I picked him to win. He is just trying to fight his way in as they got 6 laps to go. Norwood in that number 4 continues to pressure the number 83 as they head through turn number 3 and 4. So hard to pass here. Norwood just needs to find a way around him or needs Josh to make a mistake. As they come around, they got 4 laps to go. 4 laps to go. 4 more laps for him to figure it out. He is too far away. He needs a mistake through turn number 3 and 4. 3 laps to go. 3 laps to go as they head through 1 and 2. Norwood is there. He is right on the back bumper of the 83 of Josh once again as they head through 3 and 4. 2 laps to go. 2 more laps to figure it out. He is going to ride him through 3 and 4. Down the back straightaway. 1 and 2. Now back down the back straightaway. Out of turn 4. White flag is out. 1 lap to go. Cameron leads it. Here comes Norwood down low. Out of 2. Can't make the move through turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be Cameron, Joshua, and Josh Smith going to the feature. Norwood is going home. That is not what I expected. Wow. Wow. It's showing them in here, though. Did it take everybody? I was going to say, I think Norwood's done. Let's take a look just to verify, because sometimes the iRacing, yeah. Norwood, Gibbs, and Dreyer are not racing here tonight. That is definitely unfortunate for Norwood. That's going to take him out of the championship hunt right there. Oh, hate to see it for him, really. Hate to see it. That is not something you normally see. So that's going to lead the championship between Colton and Bobby. Norwood might lose a couple spots here. Wow. That is rough as Bobby putting down to that quick time. Colton's only 6th quickest in that number 24K. Who would have thought that? I'm shocked. You never know. Everybody can have a bad day, right? Everybody can have a bad day. And today was one of those. Today was one of those. All right, so Colton down to the top of the charts. Bobby back to fourth. Remember, Colton has a 7-point lead over Bobby here as they wear in this track. About 2 minutes into this. And we are going to get ready for 60 laps. Yeah, that definitely sucked, Brett. 100%. I was a little I mean, Norwood's about the nicest guy you can race with. I think even most of the people on the server are a Norwood fan. Even if they're racing him. Hard to root against him. Definitely hard to root against him. Got a couple people over on YouTube. Make sure you guys get that YouTube stream a like while you guys are over there. I can't see them, but I definitely appreciate it either way. Wow. I'm just surprised. That is a shocker. As we got 10 cars out on the track taking the warm-up. A couple guys did not come out here and warm up. Like Cam and Cameron. 12 cars going to the feature here tonight. As warm-up is going to come to a close pretty quick. Yep. In about 6 seconds. Ooh, Cameron dropped due to packet loss. That is not good. That is definitely not good. Hopefully he can get back in here. It'll suck if he can't. Oh, they're wrecking. As that's going to be the end of warm-up. Let's get ready for tonight's starting lineup. Starting on the pole here tonight. I can get to where I need to go. There it is. Starting on the pole here tonight is going to be Bobby. Bobby sitting second in points. That is a huge advantage for him here tonight. Scott Dobbs in second. Brett Allman in that third position. Wesley fourth. Colton in fifth. Cole Rhodes is going to start in that sixth spot, Sean. And I'm assuming it's Sean. Is it Sean? In that seventh spot, Cam in eighth. Jesse in ninth. Cameron Bailey is going to be in that 10th position. Joshua Hawkins at 11th. And Josh Smith is going to round out the field in that 12th and final position. 12 cars here in the feature in the A main. I did not. Well, I've been so busy this weekend, I didn't get to watch any of them. I watched some highlights, but I didn't get to watch them. All right, so Cam Horton did not make it in here. So we got 11 cars here for the Consi as these guys come through. Getting ready for the, sorry, not the Consi, for the feature here tonight. Go down to turn number 1. We are going green flag this time by, I believe. It's gonna be 60 laps here at the Chili Bowl. This might be a race of survival and taking advantage of mistakes. Oh, we're gonna get one more lap of pace in here. As we get ready for the green flag, I believe this time by. Oh, they're gonna do it next time. 1 to go next time by as they take a couple extra laps of pacing. As they come across the line. It really sucks that Cam didn't make it in there. I didn't see that. I gotta go back and watch some more of those highlights, but I heard some wild things. Getting ready for the green flag. This time by as they come out of turn number 4. Bobby leads them. Green flag is out as they head into turn number 1 and 2. 11 cars sliding through turn number 1 and 2 as you come down to the back straightaway through turn number 3 and 4. Contact coming out of 4. They're going to keep it straight. The 81 of Wesley trying to bob and weave his way through. Colton behind him as we got contact as he gets into the 29 of Scott Dobbs somehow. Oh, Dobbs smokes the wall. He ends up on his roof. We got a turtle down the front straightaway. Wow, okay. Oof. We gotta watch a little bit different angle of this. This looked like a lot of squeezing into the short track racing. Let's go ahead and grab the far chase here. That's what I need to do. I need to set this up on far chase for the replay. All right, so let's take a look and see what happens. Right there, Wesley slid up a little bit on Dobbs. That pushes Dobbs down the track. Dobbs sideways and Wesley on the berm and slides into Dobbs once again. And Dobbs gets into that outside wall. Oof. We're going to take one more look at that one from the in-car of Dobbs. Oh, yeah, it definitely was very slight contact and oof. Hurdle on the straightaway. Hurdle on the straightaway as we get ready for some green flag racing. Good. Got a couple laps in already. We're going to see if we can go green as they're going to get one to go, I believe, this time by, unless they're going to wait for Dobbs. I don't know if they will or not. We'll take a look at the face truck as they come around this time by. Oh, pace lights are still out, so we got at least one more lap of pace in here. At least one more lap of pacing. We're going to jump. Oh, it's 2 to green, 2 to green. We're going to take a look at the Chili Bowl. This is what it looks like. This is what it looks like to be at the back of this pack. You got all those cars in front of you. I mean, look at it. Look at it here. These guys are already through turn number 3 and 4, and he hasn't even entered. All right, we're going green flag. This time by, sorry, that was 1 and 2. This time by as Bobby gets on the gas through turn number 1 and 2. Single file as it is. You never know. Somebody might make one. Somebody might make one. You see a lot of them. And these guys are currently pretty much single file as Wesley. It goes back to work on Dobbs. But this time for that last place as they slide through 3 and 4. Dobbs into the wall as he runs high. Give Wesley that 10th position. Josh Smith working Hawkins as they head into turn number 3. Josh on the bottom side. Hawkins up high as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Drag race down the back straight. Whoa! Little contact with the wall with Hawkins. He's going to get more of it through 3 and 4. He's going to lose a bunch of spots. Move Smith up to that 8th position. Now he's got to deal with Wesley in that number 81 as Wesley is on his heels through turn number 3 and 4. On a 4. Down the front straightaway. They hit those turns so quick here as they head through turn number 1 and 2. 9 laps complete already as they come across the line. 9 laps in the book as we continue to watch this battle. We got a battle up here as Sean is trying to work the 19 of Cameron. Look at this. Colton has made his way up to the 3rd spot already. Up 3 positions. He is now on the heels of Bobby. Bobby wants to have more of a cushion than that. 1 point a race is not going to make a big deal as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway. Let's go take a look and see as Coles closes the gap. But Cameron Bailey is sitting here fighting for that 5th spot as Sean continues to pour on the pressure as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Do you have a PC, Jacob? Here comes Sean up underneath Cameron through turn number 3 and 4. Almost make contact down the front straightaway into 1 and 2. They're door to door coming out of 2. The battle for the 5th position. Sean has the advantage. Cameron up high through turn number 3 and 4. Who's going to get it at the line this time by? I think it was Cameron getting it back, but Sean's going to fight back through 1 and 2. Still side by side as they head through 3 and 4. Cameron's going to push up the track. Sean swings it a little wide. That might cause Cameron another position as Jesse's up underneath them. Here comes Jesse in the 9 as they come down the back straightaway. really, you know, it depends on what you want to spend. You can get like a Logitech wheel setup and pedal setup, pedal and wheel setup for around $400 for a decent one. That's good for starting. I mean, I have good pedals now, and I'll eventually upgrade my wheel. The decent PC, but the subscription is around $100 a year for iRacing, and then you got to buy some of the content. They'll give you some for free, enough to start out anyway. They give you plenty of content to start out, and as you work your way up, because you got a license, you have a licensing program. As you work your way up, you'll buy different cars to run those different license classes. Like the UMPs here, those are B class. You start at rookie, D, C, and then B, and obviously A. And then there's a pro license. Bobby continues to lead. Colton second, actually closing in on Bobby. Cole Rhodes in that third position. Brad in that number 4 spot. Sean fifth. Jesse in sixth. Cameron in that 7th position. Josh Smith, Leslie, Scott Dobbs, Joshua Hawkins rounding out the field. Back up to the front as the top 3 get closer together. Dylan, thank you for the like, appreciate it. As they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. You know what I gotta do? I gotta go in and build a couple setups that people can go click on and say, okay, this is a good setup for me to get started, or this is a good setup. Because it's really hard to describe everything you need to get it working. As we got contact for that 2nd spot, Cole got into Colton just a little bit, but they keep it going straight. Battle for that 4th position as Sean is now as it looks like Sean has now worked his way to the back bumper of Brad Allman. Sean is on rails in that number 20 machine. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Laps clicking down quick. 28 laps in the books. Yeah, and there's the big block mods, which are pretty popular too, so there's a lot of different things. Oh, contact for the lead. Bobby sideways. Oh, and contact for the lead as Cole is going to take the lead. After Bobby and Colton make contact, Colton lets out of it because that is not how he wanted to pass him. He drops back to 5th. Bobby in 3rd. Bobby fighting for his life in that number 3 position, trying to get him back around for 2nd as they come out of turn number 2. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Cole out front as they come out of turn 4. Brad 2nd. Bobby 3rd through turn number 1 and 2. Wow, that changed a lot of things as now Bobby doesn't have the lead, but he's got another car buffer between him and the points leader. Maybe a little bit of good and bad there for him as they come down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Ooh. that is rough. Cole out front leading the way as they slide through turn number 1 and 2. Brad in that 2nd spot. Bobby 3rd. Sean in 4th. Through turn number 3 and 4. Now Sean has been on rails here. If Bobby can find a way up underneath Brad, that might open the door for Sean as they come down the back straightaway. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Continue to kind of run single file through the field into turn number 1 and 2. Single file, really hard to pass. As you see the contact that caught up the leaders, it is so hard to pass here as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Bobby continues to work Brad for that number 2 position as they head through turn number 3 and 4. All Cole Rhodes out front since he took the lead. Brad fighting for his life as Bobby is all over the back, but he's going to pull away down the back straightaway. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Cole out front. Brad Allman 2nd. Bobby 3rd. Sean in 4th. Colton's going to be in that 5th position. He's trying to reel those guys in as Jesse, Cameron, Josh, Scott Dobbs, Hawkins, and Wesley round out the field. Back up to the front as Cole continues to lead as they come out of turn number 4. It's going to be 42 laps complete. Brad now has a little bit of breathing room as Bobby is now fighting for that 3rd position as Sean is putting on the pressure. Colton just behind Sean as they slide through turn number 3 and 4. Bill, what's up, buddy? Thank you for the like. Thank you for the like. As here comes Colton looking low as they slide through turn number 3 and 4. Single file for those 3 and 4 now. It looks like they're getting a little racier further back at the back of the pack as Wesley is trying to find a way around Hawkins as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Lap second down, 15 laps to go. Make it 14 laps to go as our leader comes across the line. Thank you for the share, Bill. Through turn number 1 and 2. Brad in that second spot. Bobby still in third as Sean and Colton battle it out for that 4th position as they head through 3 and 4. Little contact there as Colton gets into the back of Sean as there's a wreck as Hawkins goes around. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what happened here. It might have been between Wesley and Hawkins. Oh, it was between Wesley and Hawkins. Ooh, just a slight touch there. Let's take a look from the roof cam of Wesley here. Yeah, just slight contact. You can see they got a little bit of contact here. So close there. So close. As the caution comes out, we're going to get ready for the green flag. We are going to get the green flag this time by as the pace truck pulls in. Contact at the back of the field. Wrecking for last. Getting ready for the green this time by. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. It's going to be 12 laps to go as they head through turn number 1 and 2. This is going to change a lot as we got a battle here between Sean and Colton. Colton underneath. Sean's going to dig on the high side as Bobby goes to the bottom in that number 77. Through turn number 1 and 2. It is going to get interesting here as they come out of turn 2, down the back straightaway. Through turn number 3 and 4, little contact there, but they save it as they come down the front straightaway. 10 laps to go. The heat is on as Colton has slid up to the 4th spot. Sean is going to try and push back underneath as they come out of turn number 4. Sean putting the pressure back on Colton as they head through turn number 1 and 2. As Colton wants to stay as close to that number 77 as he can to save his points lead as they come out of turn 4 through turn number 1 and 2. Laps are ticking down in a hurry. 8 laps to go. Bobby up on the berm. He's going to get it to rotate real nice through 3 and 4. Cole pulling away from the field as we watch this battle from third on back. A little bit crazier through the field as these guys are trying to make moves. Josh up 5 positions in that number 83 as he tries to work Jesse for that number 6 spot. Back up here as Colton continues to try and apply pressure to Bobby. 5 laps to go here as Cole leads them through turn number 3 and 4. 4 laps to go. We're going to keep an eye on this battle as it's also the battle for the points lead as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. 3 laps to go as they come across the line. 3 laps to go. Will Colton make the move or will he be content in that 4th position? Out of turn 2, down the back straightaway. Cole leads it for 2 to go. Well, we got contact further back. Contact further back as it looks like Cameron is going to be the bigger loser in that one. Josh goes back to work on Jesse as they come out of turn number 4. 1 lap to go. White flag is out as the battle for 4th is heating up. Colton trying to put the pressure on through turn number 3 and 4. Checkered flag in the air. Cole's going to win it. Brad 2nd. Bobby 3rd. Colton 4th. Sean 5th. Jesse at 6th. Smith 7th. Wesley 8th. Scott Dobbs 9th. Cameron, Josh rounding out the field. Good race in there. The top 3 are going to come up to the front straight. gonna go ahead and pause it there. Well, we'll wait. We'll go ahead and pause it there. Wow, what a crazy race here. Let's go ahead. It was hard to pass. That made it difficult for these guys. We're going to hit tonight's results, and then we're going to go see who is in the Discord. It's going to be Cole with the win, Brad in second, Bobby in third, Colton in that fourth position, Sean in fifth, Jesse in sixth. Josh Smith is going to finish seventh, Wesley in eighth, Scott Dobbs in ninth, Cameron Bailey in that 10th position, Joshua Hawkins 11th, and Cam in 12th. We're going to go ahead and mute that because we're going to go find some interviews. Let's go into the Discord. What a race here tonight. Cole is in there. We're probably going to just go ahead and talk to Cole first. It was pretty good racing. Not an easy track. These are big cars. Next week will be real interesting because it's gonna be the midgets. They're made for this. Let's go ahead and bring in our race winner. Hold on, Cole. Let me go ahead and unmute you on my Streamlabs.
All right.
All right, now we're good. Oh, man, you were sitting there running in that third spot, probably pretty content there, knowing that those two were fighting for a championship, and man, they get together, and you're able to jump to the outside and take the lead. Man, how good did that feel?
It was pretty lucky. I was trying to figure out something to do. I started having crazy thoughts about trying to run up in that fluff and see if I couldn't get a run on them, but it was just good timing as I moved up to the top and them two touched, and I was just everything I could do to get in front of them and hope I didn't get cleaned out in the next corner.
It's really tight. These cars are big. We've seen it in the late models. Um, it was hard to pass in the 358s. This is just what this track kind of breeds is that tight racing, and it's hard to it's just hard to pass.
Yeah, it can be fun and it can be frustrating. It's a really tight track, and with these big cars on it, I mean, if the guy in front of you is solid and he's not making a mistake, you almost kind of have to influence him to make a mistake, and that's where it can be frustrating. And then it can be fun. It just depends on what side you're on.
Well, you are definitely not on the frustrating side. Lita says, "Great race, Cole." You were on the winning side of this one, and when you took the lead, you pulled away.
Yeah, that top side come in, and I didn't expect it to. I really thought it was going to be on the bottom, but that top side came in, and was just fortunate enough to be up front whenever it happened, and just concentrated on not spinning my wheels and pulled away.
Well, you're out here repping 3D racing, so I know you got a few sponsors to go ahead and thank. So I want to give a shout out to friends, family, and sponsors.
Yeah, I'd like to thank 3D Racing, House of Speed for bringing me on, Justin Norwood Sim Sports, and you guys for putting on the broadcast. I always love watching.
Appreciate it, bud. Have a good one and enjoy that W.
I appreciate it, man.
Well, we got another one that had to be awful happy about the contact made up in front of him, able to bring it home second. It was so hard to pass there. They made those couple passes a lot easier for you, bud.
Yeah, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, and Chili Bowl is definitely one of those. I seen the contact. I just hopped to the outside and hoped like heck they didn't come up into me. So
They had all that contact. They got into each other. Being the leader is such a huge advantage here, especially in these bigger cars because it's so hard to pass. Those restarts had to make you a little anxious there, knowing that you had Bobby and Colton and Sean. Sean was really fast here tonight, right behind you on those restarts.
yeah, because I mean, really the only way you are gonna get in there and make a pass is to run somebody out of room, and you know contact's gonna happen. So you hope like heck the guy behind you doesn't run in there too deep, and you don't chop him too hard. And I mean, everybody. I mean, I don't know if I touched the car the whole time, so everybody kept it clean up there as much as you could, other than the contact at the leaders.
Yeah, and I heard a little bit of chatter there that there was no hard feelings, so that was pretty awesome. Man, you were running Bobby on that one restart, and Bobby was running you, and it was really close. And I know he had some pressure behind him. and then all of a sudden you pulled away a little bit from him. I mean, how relieved were you when you started to get that little bit of space between you and third?
It's always good to get some air because I mean we're right on top of each other, and one little slip and you're getting hit, and it's nobody's fault, but it's you need some space.
Well, great run here tonight. Why don't you go ahead and give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
Thanks first to All Out Graphics for keeping the cars looking good. Thanks to series sponsors 3D Racing, Butt Kicker, Majors Garage, Dirt Draft, House of Speed, Warrior Photos, Finish First Designs. Thanks to you for the broadcast, MDiTV. You've been doing a great job.
Appreciate it.
That's about it.
Well, great run here tonight. Enjoy that podium and get ready for some midgets next week.
Thanks, and congrats to Bobby and to Cole for the win. And I mean, me and Cole raced right with each other the whole time, no contact, and it was good.
Yeah, definitely a
So,
lot of respect out here overall.
yep. See you next week.
All right, bud. Have a good one. All right, let's bring in Bobby. Well, you had it in your grasp for a little while today, and it got taken away. But man, good run. I heard it then. There no hard feelings between you two, but man, you were running that thing hard.
Yeah, I mean, look, UMPs are definitely not my strong suit. I'm a Northeast guy. It's rare we even get to see those cars in real life. So, tonight was just come in, see how it happens. Colton, after the race, apologized immediately because I had asked my guys. I said, I wanted to make sure that it wasn't my fault, that I needed to apologize to him, but Jesse took a look at it. He goes, "You definitely spun pretty hard." He stuck his nose in there. He goes, "It's just hard racing," which is what I figured it was. So, I think we came in tonight 7 points back from him. I think he gained 1 point on me in the heat, but we got him in qualifying and the feature. So it's definitely going to be close going into the midgets next week.
Yeah, that's definitely exciting. I mean, it's unfortunate that Norwood didn't make it because that would have been an amazing battle between the three of you. Because it was going to be close with all three of you going into the final battle.
Yeah, I believe it definitely would have been close going in, but we're here now. It's going to be down to me and Colton, and we'll see how it plays out. At least with Colton, I know it's going to be a hard fight, but it's going to be a very clean fight. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, I was gonna say the first thing I noticed is when you guys got together, he let off and let you catch it, and even lost an extra spot himself. And I'll tell you what, I knew you had to be hoping Sean was gonna fight him a little bit harder because man, that one spot means a lot to you right now.
It does. I mean, my guys, we all are like this, Yes, it's definitely we're definitely here to try to help each other, but we're not blatantly going to just get involved in somebody else's,
Yeah.
points fight. I know that 3 wide situation with Sean, but he pardon the French, but he was screaming OS 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 going into that corner because that thing just would not turn whatsoever. Unfortunately, when you're racing, these things happen. But, Sean was obviously going to race him like any other car on the track, but he wasn't going to do anything stupid either because, all of us at Exile, we expect people to race the way we race them. So we
Yeah.
hold ourselves to that standard.
And this league does a really good job. I actually didn't even realize you and Sean were teammates. I thought he was racing you hard too when you guys were
Yeah.
battling. So
Well,
so
and
I
that's
didn't
it.
even pay that close attention. I just saw great racing and a lot of respect between three drivers right there. And yeah, and Sean was quick at that. I actually thought Sean, if he could have made some room, had an opportunity to win here at one point. And
Sean,
obviously
Sean, Sean
obviously
is
Colton wanted to
no
be close to you.
Sean is no joke, man. He is very fast. God's honest truth, I'm very lucky. I got a lot of fast guys on my team, and it, continues to raise the bar for all of us racing together, which is a nice thing.
Yeah, definitely great racing. Colton said, "Good luck next week, but Bobby, turn some laps
You,
and let's put
you,
on a show."
absolutely, Colton. Let's tear the house down, man, and let the best man win.
So let me ask you, how are you in the midgets?
I used to be halfway decent in 'em. It's been a long time since I've run them, so it's going to be a lot of laps in the midget this week in preparation. But it's to quote Tony Stewart, it may have a different feel, but it's got 4 tires, 4 shocks, and a motor and a steering wheel. It's a race car. You know,
Yeah.
we'll figure it out, man. So,
Now,
like I said, I'm just looking forward to it. I really am.
it's been great watching you and Colton and Norwood all being so consistent this season. So it'll be interesting to see how it goes for that battle for the points lead and how it'll come down to the wire. And man, great podium here. You're able to salvage a third place after the contact. That's never an easy task at the Chili Bowl because usually it ends up putting you at the back of the pack, and you did not have to end up there. So you got to feel good about that.
Absolutely. I got to thank my lucky stars. But speaking about thanking people,
That's where I was
obviously
going.
I gotta thank my Team Exiled Esports. Also got to thank Ancient World Gaming, Next Level Racing, Sword Dog, Premier Setup Shop, SimWrap Market. SimWrap Market does some of the nicest work and wraps on cars, hands down. Period. Also have to give a huge shout out to FGR Excel and Design the Void, all of my guys. Also want to thank Dirt Series for putting on this series. It's been a lot of fun. And I want to thank you for doing the broadcast every single week. I really appreciate it. And all the series sponsors again also.
Well, great run, and I can't wait to watch next week because sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun.
Absolutely, man. I'm definitely looking forward to it. I think it's going to come down to the last lap, if I'm being completely honest.
It's very likely good. So I'm going to let you go start practicing now. No.
I wish, brother. I'm fat and old, and I got work in the morning, son.
I get that. I'm not the younger ones out here. One of the younger ones out here either. So I
Nah,
get
I wish I could be like these kids. 9 o'clock, I'm looking at my bed, going, "Oh, I want to be in you."
that. well, sleep is an important part about being fast. So go get some sleep, and we'll see you next week.
Absolutely, brother. Thank you. Have a great week, man.
You too, bud. Have a good one.
Later.
All right, Bobby, with that third position. Great run here tonight, guys. We're going to go ahead, call it a stream. Make sure you guys put those notifications on. We got big block SOF race tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Then it's going to be followed 8:45 Eastern. We'll be back with the super lates, then the pro lates after that. So, guys, you don't want to miss it. And as always, until next time, be safe and have a good night.